Hello, people of Earth watching videos that have to do with cars on the internet. Welcome to this. My one owner 1974 RA21 Toyota Celica that will soon house this box under the hood. In case you're a little bit behind or if you are new, I had to send the engine back to the engine builder shop again for a second time to have some quality control issues taken care of. Looks like they did a lot better job wrapping it up in plastic this time. Oh, pipe barb got smashed. You see a little metal cradle that Charlie made to hold this thing up off the pallet so it wasn't sitting on the oil pan. Yeah, looks like it survived the trip intact. There's an old saying in New Hampshire, I'm sure it's in Arizona, but it's in New Hampshire too. Oh geez. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you fool me, can't fool me again. I mean, just off of quick visual inspection and the cleanliness of this for one thing, and the care that was involved in wrapping this thing back up, and all the pictures that the shop sent me of the engine when it was torn down, this is what I was expecting the first time around. This is how it should have been. Everything was nicely taped off. It was nice and clean. It was well wrapped up, and they had this engine for like 2 weeks, so it made it back in less than 30 days. Forklift adventures. A key component was missing though when I got the engine back, which is making unloading it from this crate a little bit of a challenge, but never fear, I have heavy equipment at my side. You never know how handy a forklift is until you don't have a forklift anymore. Forklifts. They are the go-karts of the industrial world. That and floor scrubbers. Most fun industrial vehicles to drive ever. Other than the fact that they accidentally forgot to give me my engine hooks back, that I needed to be able to put the engine on the pallet in that crate to send to them, and knew that they would need it to do the exact reverse, and I had to end up buying a second set of head gaskets. Good on them, and they did a good job getting it back to me quick. So people make mistakes, and I'm glad that they did the right thing here and fixed it. Time to assemble. Installation of damper and hub assembly on the crankshaft. You see there's only a tiny bit of keyway visible on there, and this thing's slotted for the key all the way down it. Loctite. So this can only go on one way. Where the hell, how the fuck? It's just one headache after another with this engine. So the ATI damper that I bought for this thing with the pulley for the serpentine belt, it comes with one bolt that's supposed to hold all three of these pieces to the hub. The hardware they supplied with the kit has to pass through this entire body of the hub and bolt through both the damper as well as the pulley. You can clearly see the thickness of the pulley itself. Like there's just not enough meat on that hardware. Exhibit A, hardware, like a hot dog through a hallway. Nothing come out the backside to bolt to that pulley. One trip to the hardware store later, and I literally found the exact same bolt, but longer. Same brand and everything. So perfect. Yep, just like that. I should put the Loctite on before I put the washer. That was a rookie move. Can she do it without mounting it on the engine? I bet you I can. Yeah, maximum grip. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This should have been done way beforehand. Does it fit? Ah, it doesn't. It's just barely like half of a millimeter off. And the survey says, oh, look at that. Perfect. There we go. That fits perfect. The following day, these are harmonic balancer installer tools, both of which don't work with a 2UZ V8 because Toyotas, I do believe the 2JZ as well as the UZ V8s, use an M18 by 1.5. And these kits, which you'll find at most auto parts stores and hardware stores, are designed for your stereotypical LSs and other American engines. So I have no way of installing my damper. I gotta order one online and probably take a week or so to get it, so. I don't trust this engine stand. This makes me so nervous. I'm gonna be so sad if this thing fails. Are you stupid Sam squinch. I can't rotate it all the way around because of that bolt. There you go. If it looks like I'm cautiously inspecting this engine, it's because I'm cautiously inspecting this engine. Aero pan. That's much cleaner. Much cleaner. That looks way better. One genuine Toyota gasket. There you go right here. Oil pickup strainer. Exhaust manifolds, 2UZ. Here's a start. I'm gonna red Loctite the fuck out of these things. Last thing I want is those nuts falling off. Tech data says this should fit. Yeah, that's the one I needed. Do a quick test fit. Should've did this first. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's it. I ended up having to use the oil pickup tube and the sump pan off of LS400, which came with a 1UZ V8. The tech data says that I need a password. Excuse the mess in the background. This is an actual shop, not a TV set. And go. I had freshly painted the sump pan once already before the engine went back to the engine shop for a second time around, but I had to scrape the gasket surface clean to reseal it, so it still looks close enough to good. No time to move cameras. This stuff sets up quick, so I gotta go. I can never find my 1/4-inch driver for my Milwaukee. 84 inch-pounds on the nuts. Has a solution for the damper problem. Charlie stopped by because he is a lather.
So these are just adapters.
What? Why no smile? I said you were a lather.
Lather? I don't even know what that means.
It goes right up to that flange.
Like a mile. This is gonna go on like right there.
Yeah.
Because it's all the way at the bottom, so you get the fan, it's gonna taper up like this to here. The wide part's gonna be up here, you know?
So these are just adapters to attach this to the thing and do it, so I'm just gonna make another adapter.
Thank you, sir. You can put your ass into it, and I don't have much of that to give. Wait, I'm gonna fucking die if I do that. All because in the last video, someone commented, why don't you just turn the engine upside down? Now you know. This thing's sketchy. Now these sensors are used, or old, they came off my junk engine, but if they work, they work. I put fresh new O-rings on them, so that'll help. Oh my god. Yep. There we go. The beauty of having 3 2UZs, 2 junkyard engines that I bought for like 150 bucks a piece, is they have a ton of sensors. And I lucked out because almost all of them are genuine Denso ones. So I have quality Toyota parts I can put on. I'd rather have a used genuine Toyota Denso sensor than a brand new junk aftermarket knockoff. 15 pound-feet. 15 pound-feet for the knock sensor. Nothing is ridiculous to torque. Everything deserves torque. There you go. Ow, my fucking face! Oh, the covers. I was debating whether or not I was gonna leave all the plastic covers off in the timing belt area just to make it look more period correct for the engine bay, but the problem with that is it would be a mess. It would be hard to keep clean, and also the marks for the timing are down here on the lower cover, and they had plastic in 1974, so I'm just going with it. There's a delicate balance you must maintain when putting a newer engine in an old school car between period correct and period stupid. And I don't want to be period stupid. This one's just been wire wheeled. This one actually has zinc on it still. I'm gonna have to double nut that. That's what he said. Oh, that was easy. Wasn't even that tight. Sweet. Just a little bit of blue Loctite. Ow! Oh, it hurt. I am my own hardware store. Seriously, I paid like 150 bucks for this complete engine. If you were to price out every single one of these bolts, it's at least $1,000 worth of hardware I got for 150 bucks. That guy won right there. Upper Scheiße. As is this. This goes into a bracket too, I think. There we go. That actually doesn't look bad at all. I just gotta clean the machined surfaces up. And look how fresh that hardware looks. This will clean up nice too. That turned out pretty clean. Hardware looks literally brand new again. It's also the 3rd day on this video, so I got some work to do. That machined surface though is no bueno. I just noticed the back of my cordless rotary tool looks like the reverse image of Deadpool's mask. Machined surfaces re-machined. This should help keep them from getting crusty again. Loud ass F-16s. That looks so much better. Not to give you a little bit of a spoiler of the next project coming up, but also to give you a little bit of a spoiler. The next project after the Celica, I'm going to build the engine myself right here in the shop. I'm gonna have to make it spotless in here, but no more sending engines out. Torque specs. Look at the size of this torque chart. That's what's up right there, every bolt possible. I cleaned up my shop quite a bit, so it's way more organized in here now. Apparently I didn't clean it well enough because I still can't find shit. Some of you might not agree with this choice, but I have justification for why I'm doing this. I got a lot of the grease to melt off that. The beauty of plastic parts from a northern state, they're not all dry and sun rotted. These are the original timing covers off my dad's engine. However, when he smashed into the Moose, this side, the plastics were shattered because the hood caved into the engine there. 1/3/2011, he did the timing belt at 125,000 miles. It still has a sticker on there, but now it's got a new timing belt, so I don't need the old sticker. Or can I just rewrite it on the same sticker? Peel off this masking tape. This one's from my dad's engine, this one's from the junkyard engine. The pegs are all crusty on his, but they're super clean on the junkyard engine, so I'm gonna swap them over. I don't know if I can get that one out. That one's so seized. There you go. Now it's starting to go. Yep, it was definitely time to replace that. That came out like butter. Yeah, that one's way cleaner. I know this might seem absolutely ridiculous to a vast majority of you, why I wouldn't just use that piece of plastic. It's literally just a piece of plastic, but don't worry about it. There you go. Black zinc cam covers. Nice. All the hardware that I got off of my dad's engine and the two junkyard engines that were in meh condition, the zinc was just deteriorated, I went and had re-zinc coated. Blue zinc, silver zinc, and gold zinc. This is also the original hardware for the Celica. Should have all fresh bolts everywhere, regardless. Yeah, that looks brand new. Brand new. This is actually a lot more important than you think because you don't want to crack the plastic. This right here is genuine Toyota Denso alternator. Obviously remanufactured because it's not 2006 anymore. Yeah. Oh, this thing's mint. Shapes. No, no, yes. No, 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 yes. No, no. Wait, wait. Aha. It goes like that. Additionally, I have this. Charlie made this tool on his lathe out of an old crank bolt, so I can now put the dampener on the crankshaft. Alright, this has to go on dead ass straight, or else I'm gonna be really sad. So it attaches to this kit right here, just like one of the adapters that would come with it. Don't worry about my spacer. It'll totally not be a clusterfuck. Will it work? Oh yeah. 33. Definitely don't have a 33. When you don't have the right tools for the job, you make the right tools for the job. I mean, it's got anti-seize on there, so it should go fairly easily. Yeah, that goes nice. I want to make sure it's still lined up though. Oh, I can't see. It's actually going pretty smoothly. Right by the keyway hole, you can see there's two little black marks on the end of the crankshaft. I made that with a Sharpie so I'd know where the key was. So if you look right there through the hole where the crank position sensor goes, you can see the teeth in which it counts. You can also see when it's pressed all the way up against those teeth, meaning that it's fully tight. All right, should be it. Well, this is pretty gross. Okay. What fits? So here's the deal. This right here is the 3UZ drive-by-wire throttle body. 3UZ because, as you know, I am utilizing a 3UZ intake manifold because It's metal, not plastic like the VVT-i 2UZ one. What I don't want though, which a lot of people are not gonna understand, is drive-by-wire. Reason being is because that's a 1974 and I feel it deserves to have that snappy cable throttle feel to it when you're driving it. As good as drive-by-wire may be for tuning, I don't care. I could use a cable throttle from a 1UZ, however, it's only partially cable. It's still electronic for about 70% of the control. Now I do have someone that is willing to make an adapter for me to use whatever throttle body I want. Problem is, I can't find any old school JDM brands that make a cable throttle body. I know Grady used to, but I'm kind of at a loss at what to use for a cable throttle body. So if you guys have any suggestions to something that is kind of correct, if you know what I mean, for the car, give me suggestions below. About 30 minutes of scrubbing later, and that's about as clean as I'm gonna get that thing. It's not bad though. I love the fact that it's got Toyota stamped into it. Now that I got that on, I also have a complete set of billet pulleys for the entire accessory drive. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this tensioner. It doesn't feel very good. It's alright though, because I got an extra one. I got 2 extra ones. Man, that really sucks. Well, it's got some tension. That actually might be good. It feels alright, but... Alright, pulley. So, well, that sucks. The pulley kit I ordered for this exact engine doesn't fit. You can see right here, the portion where the spring is located, it doesn't clear. The factory one's larger diameter, so it does clear. I think this is a good stopping point because I need to go to my storage unit and get some stuff off the other parts engine I have, and also the pulley, I guess the company that makes them for this engine, there's 2 different diameter pulleys for 2UZ for the tensioner. So I need the other diameter pulley, and I gotta get that swapped out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll have another video on the Celica coming soon, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye!